Hey everybody, this is Kyle and Miss Laura from the Panama City Beach Library.
Hi guys.
Today we're going to be doing one of our crafts for the Imagine Your Story Summer Reading Program. This month's craft is the Dreamcatcher. So we're going to be showing you how to make one today.
And this is my Dreamcatcher that I did this weekend. This is how mine turned out. Yours is going to look totally different depending on how you do it, but that's half the fun of it. So yours won't look like mine, which is great.
Hopefully it doesn't look like mine either. Okay, so yeah, let's get started.
Okay, so we thought we would let you know what comes in each kit. Okay, so it comes with the metal ring. It's got a little bit of fabric around it. It comes with one 70-inch piece of white string. It comes with four, I think these are 7-inch strings. Yes, 7-inch strings. Comes with 18 pony beads in yellow, red, orange, and purple, which are really cool colors, and 5 feathers. So there's a red, purple, yellow, and 2 orange. Okay, so that's everything that you're going to need to make the Dreamcatcher. Okay.
All right, I guess we can start with the first bit of instructions here. Step number 1 is to tie your 70-inch long piece of white string onto the brown ring. Make sure you're tying the 70-inch one as well. Don't tie the smaller ones.
Right. And I used a double knot on mine.
How long did it take you to make yours?
I'm going to say it probably took 20 minutes maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And while we're going through this, I can give you a little bit of tips and tricks that may help you that I learned along the way. But we'll get to that.
Okay, so after you tie your loop at the top, the next step is to go around the rim, this brown rim that you see here, with your 70-inch string.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But the more loops you have now, then because you'll have less and less as you go, as you're making your catchers, you know, the catching, the web, you'll have less and less. So that's my first.
Not bad, yeah.
And then you just, there you go. Then you just continue it until you get to the center.
You just keep on making loops in your loops. And while we're making loops in our loops, I've got some interesting Dreamcatcher questions for Miss Laura if she'd like to answer some of them.
Oh, I'll try.
Okay.
And you might want to help me with this. We'll see. Go ahead.
I think she'll manage. Let's see. So, the creation of the Dreamcatcher was attributed to which of these groups of people?
Okay.
The Germans, the Native North Americans, or the Japanese? A, B, or C?
Okay, so what do you think? I have a guess. So what do you think?
I think the Japanese made origami, and that was a pretty cool craft. So,
Okay, so it's not that.
I tried.
I'm going to say the Native American Indians. So
Yeah.
B.
B is your final answer?
B is my final answer.
B is correct. Very good job.
Yay, see, I knew you would know it.
So the Native American tribe called the Ojibwa were the people known to have made Dreamcatchers. They're related to a story that they used to tell their kids about a spider woman who protected the villagers.
Oh,
Interesting.
I think I'm done. And this one looks different than
Yeah.
my other one. I put more loops in here, I think. How are you doing?
How do you do that?
Okay. So you know what? If you have trouble with it, you can ask your brother or your sister to help. You can ask mom or dad, grandmom, grandpa, aunt, uncle, or a friend. So don't be afraid to ask for help, okay? I'm going to put my knot into here, right? Isn't that what it says to do? Is that what it says? To put a knot in it?
Fold.
Up to the center, right?
Loop the string around twice and tie a knot to secure at the center.
That's it. Yep.
So that's step number 4.
Yep, and that's where I am. What they don't tell you in here is you need to have a pair of scissors so that you can cut the excess string. Although maybe they thought you would use all of your string. I'm not sure you could because there's a lot left. So then the next part says, fold 3 of the 7-inch long pieces of white string in half. So you have 4, so we need 3. So you've got 1, 2, 3. So fold these in half. And we're going to attach them to the bottom of the ring. So here's my top because that's where my string is. So I'm going to put it at the bottom. And what I did was I got the loop in my fingers and I took the tails, the 2 tails, and I just pulled them underneath. So there's my 3 bottoms, and this is what the beads and the feathers are going to hang off from. One thing it does say is that you could put a little dot of glue when you're attaching the beads to the feathers. I didn't use any glue with mine that I just made over the weekend, but they're on there and they're staying on there. This is traveled in my car. And I've shown it to a lot of people. It's fine. So
Nice.
I'm not sure you need glue. If you want to use glue, go ahead. And then now what it says is we're going to make our first feather pair. Okay, so you're going to put 3 pony beads onto one end of the string. And you can make this any color design that you want to. So I'll put yellow, and then I'm going to use orange, and then I'm going to use another orange. What it says is you're going to tie this end onto your string. This, I think, was the hardest part of this whole thing, was tying this on here. So actually, I think what I did is I made a loop, and then I put the feather into it, because tying it on to the feather when I had the feather in there was hard. So I did the loop, and then I put the feather in and tied it tight. Then what you can do is you're going to put your beads into the feather at that point. And there's my first feather.
Nice.
Okay. So then you're just going to continue and do the same with the rest of the string and the feathers and the pony beads.
Speaking of feathers, I've got another question about Dreamcatchers.
Go ahead.
So, what was the importance of feathers being on Dreamcatchers? Was it A, that they entertain babies when the wind blows on them? B, they represent the breath of life? Or C, they are a symbol of well wishes towards a child? Tricky question.
Kyle, that's hard because it could be any of those.
It could be any of those?
Don't you think any of those would be perfect?
They do all sound like perfect answers.
They do sound like it could be any of them.
You don't say. Well, I need a final answer from you.
Okay. Can you tell me them again?
Sure. The first one, A, is that they entertain babies when the wind blows.
I'm not sure it's that.
B, they represent the breath of life. Pretty good. And C, they are a symbol of well wishes towards a child.
Oh. I'm gonna say B.
You're gonna say B? Final answer?
Breath of life?
That is correct. And had you said A, that also would have been correct.
I thought thought so.
And had you said C, that also would have been correct.
See, didn't I say that I thought all of them sounded right?
The feathers can represent different things. Owl feathers usually meant that they wished wisdom for the children, and eagle feathers meant that they were wishing courage and strength on kids.
Oh.
And yeah, it also entertained the babies when the wind blew, and it does represent the breath of life. So good job.
There we go.
Smart cookie.
And you get to learn a craft and learn some really cool things.
Indeed. Not bad.
And see, that does look different than the one that I had made previously. And then the last step is to put your hanger on the top. There's mine. And you can hang this, on your door. You can hang it on a window. You can hang it above your bed.
Mm-hmm.
Anywhere I think that you sleep. If you have a little knob on your dresser, anywhere that's close to you so you can keep the dreams right inside.
So thank you guys for watching that. I hope you really enjoyed our dream catchers that we have here. This is just one of the 2 take and makes we'll be doing for the summer reading program. We'll have a new make and take in August for you guys, so definitely check that out. Feel free to come to the library, pick up your own make and takes while supplies last.
I hope you have fun doing your dream catcher as much as we did, and make sure you bring them into the library and let us see the really cool dream catchers that you make.
See you guys next time. Bye.